is Amanda from The Fundamental Home. It is Thursday and it is my grocery shopping day. And I'm looking at myself on camera and I think you can see all of the sun I've been getting. I've been out in the pool a lot lately. So it's not like really like red makeup or anything. That is me getting out in the sun and it's been a good thing. And I've also been using my Fitbit. It is not very late in the afternoon. You can see it's 2:19. You guys see that? Look at all the steps I've got in. Hold on, I'm gonna get it on here for you. Look at that. 8,903 steps. So, doing pretty good in terms of staying active. And anyway, that's just a random side note based on last week's live event. If you haven't watched that, it's over here. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get to the grocery haul in a second, but I wanted to mention that tomorrow I'm supposed to get my wisdom teeth out. 2 of my wisdom teeth, because these 2 are already gone. So the 2 that are left have been unhappy in my mouth and they've got to go. So I'm getting that done tomorrow. If you guys would think of me tomorrow, and make sure to remember me in your prayers, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm not gonna be put to sleep. This is gonna be one of those like awake things. Like, I mean, they're gonna numb and all that stuff, but anyway, so just think of me tomorrow. Think of me, pray for me, I appreciate it. Don't know if we're gonna be live tomorrow night. I would like to, in theory, but keep your eye out. If we are, it's gonna be from 6:30 to 7. Okay, we'll talk about that more in a minute. But first, let's show you my grocery haul. And I'm gonna show you, look at my total here. Bring you over here. Do you see that? On budget, $30.53. I went to my discount grocery this week. First time in the last couple weeks that I've been, that I actually found some things to purchase. I was actually very excited when I left my discount grocery store this week. And then I went to Aldi, and well, the discount grocery I spent $6.12. Aldi I spent $14.48. Ingles I spent $9.93 for a total of $30.53. How did I stay on budget? Well, cell phone. I have actually brought the cell phone with me. And you know what I did? Did I not just use the calculator, but I also used the note feature. And I'm trying to get to it because I'm going to show you what I did. But I actually used the note feature and made a note of the things that I had in my house, if I could find it here. And yeah, it starts right here. This is my note list with 3 pounds of split chicken breasts. Remember, I bought those the last few weeks. So I made a note with the things that I had in the house. I don't want to show it to you because I don't want you to see my menu plan. It's all on here and you gotta wait till tomorrow to see that. But anyway, but I have the things that I had in the house, then the menu plan I was working on, and the things I wanted to buy in the store, and it was really convenient to have the phone with me. Just getting used to having the cell phone. So if you're not utilizing that note feature, you know, maybe that'd be helpful to you. It's using the same system that I used with a notebook, just with the notes on my phone. But anyway, I've given you the totals. Let's look over here and see what I got, right? Okay, so we are going to start with the discount grocery store. Here is my receipt. 2 containers of organic baby spinach. Now these are only the 5-ounce containers, but I did get 2 of them, and they were 2 for $1. So I was really excited to get those. And then over here, I have, what is this? Black beans. I needed those, and they were also 2 for $1. And then I got myself some red enchilada sauce, because I still have some of those white corn tortillas. They were 2 for $1. I got mixed vegetables, 2 for $1. And then look at this. Finally, I have been hunting for some gluten-free pasta because we have been out, and I haven't been able to find any at a good price. I was so happy to see this. Also, look at that price, 50 cents. So I got 4 of them. 2 for $1. So that's why $6, because pretty much everything that we got here was 2 for $1. So $6.12 at the discount grocery. Very happy with that. Over here we have Aldi. Well, let's look at the receipt real fast. Here's my Aldi receipt. And you can see right here I got a cantaloupe, and the cantaloupes were on sale for 99 cents. So I was very happy with that. We needed some cheese. I got sharp cheddar and mozzarella for $1.79 each. I was running out of garlic. This was 79 cents. Sour cream was $1.19. The butter quarters were $2.99. I got a thing of brown gravy. I know you can make it yourself, but I purchased it because I wanted to purchase it for 35 cents. Whole kernel sweet corn, 2 of those, and they were, let's see, I want to say they were 40, 47 cents each, that's what they were. And then evaporated milk, because I'm gonna make me some cooking milk. They were 69 cents each. And back there, you'll see this beautiful thing, Thai chili dipping sauce. This was actually on sale for $1.29. I was very excited about it because I've actually been thinking about experimenting with making lumpia, which is a Filipino kind of egg roll, spring roll sort of thing. And you dip it in sweet chili sauce. And I was gonna make my own sweet chili sauce, but I didn't have a few of the ingredients. And look, this right here was only $1.29, and it would have cost me way more than that to get the ingredients I needed. So that was a really good deal, $14.48. I'm probably not gonna make that this week. That'll probably be after next week's shopping trip, after I recover from my wisdom teeth. But it was such a good deal, I had to pick that up. So here's my last stop, and it's Ingles. And the first thing I got was this fresh ground turkey, which it was a pound of ground turkey for $2.98, which I know, before you say one word, before you even think about it, I know that Aldi sells it significantly cheaper. But I really wasn't planning on getting it. And then after I was at Ingles and thought about it, I didn't want to go back to Aldi. It really wasn't about gas. It still would have been cheaper after gas to go back to Aldi, but it would have taken a lot more time, and I just don't have time. That's the reality of life. So I lost $1. But you know, I saved $1 with all the rest of the stuff, so that's okay. So anyway, but I had to get it, and it was $2.98, so there that is. You know, it stinks sometimes. You have to bite the bullet. That's how it goes. This coconut milk, this store brand coconut milk, I got 2 of those. They were 2 for $3, so I was very glad about that. I was kind of excited to see this. I have never seen salsa in a can. But what I noticed was this can of salsa was $1.28. And the ounces are 14.5 ounces, see that on there? And those jars that you usually get are 16 ounces, and they were double the price. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give this canned salsa a try. So if you've tried canned salsa, do me a favor, leave me a comment and let me know if you've tried that and what you think of it, because I'm a little nervous at how it's gonna taste, but we wanna have, Rick wants to have eggs and salsa this week, and we're just trying to make a few different things. So I don't know, we're gonna see how that goes. And then of course the last thing I got back here was the Parmesan Romano cheese, and that was on sale for $2.48. So all of that together made up my $9.93, and all of this together makes up my $30 weekly grocery haul. Now I have taken to showing you all what I already have in my fridge and freezer, because sometimes if you come and watch this and this is your first grocery haul video, you might think that is not a week's worth of groceries for 5 people. What it is the groceries that I needed to get in addition to what I already have in my freezer. Okay, so let me show you what I have in here. And here's what we have going on. We have ground beef, turkey bratwurst. Each of these are 3 pounds of split chicken breasts. I have 2 20-ounce packages of 5 chopped beef steaks. I have some pizzas. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that the freezer at Ricky's job broke. So they had to get rid of everything that was in it, even though it was still frozen because of food safety regulations or whatever. They were going to throw it away, and Ricky was like, oh no, let me take that home. So they gave it to him to take home. This is what's left. There were actually, I think, 7 pizzas, so we've used a few of them this week for lunches. And there's blueberries, there's all kinds of vegetables back there, there's collard greens, there's lots of blueberries. Over here we have nectarines, we have mango and raspberry still, we still have some applesauce, I've still got some veggie, what are they, dogs? I still got frozen peppers and jalapenos and celery and onions and broccoli cuts and all kinds of things happening here in terms of frozen vegetables. In addition, it's kind of dark over here, but you can see that I was also given some cucumbers, which I really wanted to make into bread and butter pickles, but Rick convinced me that now is not a good time to do that because I'm getting ready to have my wisdom teeth out. And of course we have tomatoes still. And we got loads of stuff happening in here. I'm probably down to about 4.5 dozen eggs, and I still have carrots, I still have yellow squash, which Rick has been stewing, and it's actually been delicious. So I'm trying to move it out of the way so you can have a little sunlight down there. Brian bought milk from his work for some other reason, I don't even know why. So we do have a little milk, and then of course there's loads of leftovers just hanging out in there looking good. So So that's what we got going on in the fridge. And of course that doesn't include what's in our cabinets. So basically all we're doing is we're taking this food that we just purchased, putting it together with the food that we already have, making a meal plan, and then next week we'll go shopping and use whatever food we have left in the house and add to it whatever it is we need and make a new meal plan. And we just keep rotating it that way. We just have a rotational system and it works. It works for us, and we're pretty much just staying around $30 every week that we go shopping, and it works. So anyway, if it's your first time here, now you know the system and why that doesn't look like it's enough for 5 people for a week, but it is. So tomorrow I will have the menu plan. I'm not anticipating having the menu plan live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan to have a video for you sharing the menu plan, and hopefully we might do a little tiny live event just to let you know how the wisdom teeth situation works out, so you guys are aware of that. And I do want to tell you tomorrow, of course, is Frugal Family Food. That's not going to be done just because I'm having my wisdom teeth out. So tomorrow's Frugal Family Food is a channel called Be Not Slothful. I'm going to link you over here. I know my nail is like so long, look at that. Anyway, I'm gonna link you over in that corner white box, Be Not Slothful's channel. And they're actually a new channel. Sometimes new channels approach us and they say, hey, you know, do new channels participate in Frugal Family Food? And we say, sure, if we can fit you in, we can fit you in. And so they've only been around for about 3 months. So you wanna go ahead to their channel, be an encouragement to them. They actually do their own rabbits. They raise their own rabbits for meat and other uses. And they are going to be making this month in Frugal Family Food is, what is it, homegrown tomatoes? I had to think about it for a second. It's homegrown tomatoes, and she is making a rabbit salad stuffed tomato. So I'm really interested myself in seeing how they put that together. But certainly it's going to be frugal because it's stuff that they raise on their own, and I'm really excited to see it. So make sure you head over there, check them out, and be an encouragement, and we'll talk more about that video tomorrow. So, all right, well, I'm going to put my groceries away, and again, remember to think of me tomorrow as I'm getting these teeth out, and I hope it goes really easy. I'm going to make myself a batch of chicken soup and probably just kind of nibble on that for a couple days. So, anyway, thanks for thinking of me, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!